Pontiac Catalina 1963. For 1963, Catalinas and other full-sized Pontiacs featured cleaner, squared-off body lines and vertical headlights flanking the split grille, but retained the same dimensions and basic body shell of 1961-62 models except for the rear flanks of the new Coke bottle styling, and due to this styling the rear track was extended to the 59 and 60 Pontiac's 64 inches wide track. Engine offerings were revised as the 333 horsepower, 248 kilowatts, and 348 horsepower, 260 kilowatts, versions of the 389 V8 were dropped in favor of production versions of the larger 421 cubic inches, 6.9 liters, rated at 338 horsepower, 252 kilowatts, with 4-barrel carburetor, 353 horsepower, 263 kilowatts, with dry power, or 370 horsepower, 280 kilowatts, with tri-power. The 405 horsepower, 302 kilowatts, Super Duty 421 was still offered to racing teams during the early portion of the model year but discontinued after General Motors ordered Pontiac, and Chevrolet, to cease and desist from factory-supported racing efforts in February 1963. New options for 1963 included a tilt steering wheel that could be adjusted to 6 different positions, AM/FM radio and cruise control. The 1963 Grand Prix got a brand new body with a unique roofline along with unique front and rear end styling. Although still based on the Catalina, the GP looked much larger, more powerful and more luxurious. It featured sumptuous Morocco bucket seats and a chrome-trimmed center console with floor shifter for the optional hydromatic or 4-speed manual transmissions. A 1963 Catalina convertible modified by California hot rodder Bill Straub was used as a tow vehicle in the NASA M2 F1 program. Mild facelifting including new grills and taillights highlighted the 1964 full-sized Pontiacs. Engine and transmission offerings were unchanged from 1963 except for a new GM-built Muncie 4-speed manual replacing the Borg-Warner T10 unit. Also new for 1964, was the 2+2 option package available on Catalina 2-door hardtops and convertibles that included bucket seats, heavy-duty suspension and other performance equipment, along with the same selection of 389 cubic inches, 6.4 liters, and 421 cubic inches, 6.9 liters, V8s found in other Catalinas. The 64 2+2 was a trim option only with the same standard engine as the base Catalina. It was only until 1965 that the 421 engine became the standard engine on the 2+2. Throughout most of the 1960s when Pontiac annually captured third place in industry sales, behind Chevrolet and Ford, the Catalina was also often the industry's third best-selling full-sized car behind the first place Chevrolet Impala and second place Ford Galaxy 500. The Catalina's success in the low-medium priced field led many competitors to respond with similar products such as the 1961 Chrysler Newport, a less expensive Chrysler that was priced lower than base models bearing the Chrysler nameplate in recent previous years, and the 1962 Dodge Custom 880 and 1963 Mercury Monterey, both of which were introduced as full-fledged low-medium priced full-sized cars in size and power that followed unsuccessful efforts by Mercury and Dodge to bring out downsized full-sized cars.